What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film review. Today we're going to review a film called Together. It was released July 30th, 2025, and it's directed by Michael Shanks, who did films like Rebooted, Those Wizards of Oz, Time Trap, and The Slot. So this is a horror film about a young couple who decide to relocate from the city to a small town. And as they're going there, once they move there, they start walking around. The relationship's kind of sort of like fragmented, and the relationship's sort of in question, so they think this is going to bring out the better of them. And then they fall into this hole where the husband, played by James Franco, drinks the water. And yeah, they end up going home, but then weird things start happening where they touch, every time they touch, they stick together and stuff, and it gets worse and worse as time goes on. So this film was actually very interesting and stuff. Honestly, I thought this was going to be like a romantic drama with a little bit of horror stuff at the end. No, this one plays it pretty well. So once the horror stuff comes in, they really dive into it and stuff, and it really works in certain scenes and that, and yeah, you get the drama scenes and then some really cringy rough stuff, and then it gets into more spooky, and there's some pretty creepy scenes in this. Now I do gotta say, the practical effects and even the CGI for the most part looks pretty good, except for the big climactic shot kind of looked a little cartoony, but yeah, the acting's really good. This film is well shot. The music's pretty decent, complements it well, and yeah, the story itself has a really cool idea, but the side characters aren't the best in this. Also, the main characters are a little hard to like get behind and stuff. Like, you either got to take a side of one or the other, or in my case I was just kind of like just letting them both go at it, because I didn't feel them relatable or anything, but I still thought they give you enough to go along with the story and that. And yeah, so characters and story wise it's okay, but well, character-wise, it's okay. Story's actually pretty creative, for once, in a horror film. Yeah. Now, things I didn't really like. There's a couple dream sequences in this. Why are we still doing these? Dream sequences are such a waste of film. Like, I get it, you're trying to emphasize like a nightmare or something that's sort of like maybe tuition to do it. Do it in some other way. Dream sequences have been done to death. Yeah, that's the main big gripe of this. Also, I didn't really think certain characters gelled well with others. I think that's sort of done intentionally, but still, it's just very weird. And also, but if you look back, if you actually, like, after watching it, you sit back and look at it, it's going to make a lot more sense on why this film was made these days. You just gotta watch the last scene to get what I'm talking about. But still, overall, I still thought this film was actually pretty decent. It's very creative, very unique. There is some really creepy scenes in it, and some really good practical effects. So if you're into that stuff and you're looking for something good, it's not like Conjuring scary or anything, it's just creepy. But if you're looking for something like that, you'll probably find this one enjoyable. So in the end, I'm going to give Together a 3.5 out of 5. It was actually pretty good, better than I was expecting. So, yeah. It is streaming on Prime if you want to check it out, or at least link the trailer down below so you can see what I'm talking about down there. Also, link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review. In the future, on my story, I usually put the film title in there, some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, on Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So my Twitter's down below. Reviews _ Derek. So follow me on those platforms, name of this channel, like this video, share it so more people aware of it, comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get some as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully we'll find something weird, obscure, and all that. I'll never thought of checking out together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular films that come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to do a slasher horror film in the next review, Founders Day. So make sure you tune in for that. Yeah, watch out for all those small towns that might have something to do with the weird relationship problems. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.